Hi boys and girls, welcome back to Mrs. Cardenas' classroom. It's been a while. Okay, today we're going to be doing an interactive read aloud on the Three Little Pigs. So just so you know, this is a sequel to the book that Miss Reese read. A sequel means it's the second part. Okay, so just as a reminder, good readers always do this. We always use key details from the story to help us figure out what's going on. So we're using key details. Where does it take place? Who's in the story? What's happening in the story? Okay? We're also going to be doing making inferences. We always do making inferences. We always use clues that the author gives us, plus our own knowledge, our own, brain, what we've read about before, what we learned about, and we come up with ideas. We come up with inferences. That's what an inference is. So we have our thinking stem. So when we make an inference, we say, I can infer, this could mean, perhaps, maybe, I think, probably. You could say, my idea is. So we're going to be using these. And as you can see, this is our objective today. So we're going to be listening to the Three Little Super Pigs. And do you see what I'm wearing? I'm wearing a cape. I did have my little superhero, little bandana, but I left it somewhere. I'll get it in a bit. Okay, but we're gonna be reading about Super Pigs. And today I am Super Teacher. And this is what we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna learn while we're reading. How is this story different from the original version? So we're gonna be thinking, how is this story about Super Pigs different from the Three Little Pigs? We're also going to be seeing how are the characters different and how are they the same? So how are the Three Little Pigs different and how are they the same? And the last question is, what is the lesson? What's the lesson in this story? Boys and girls, make sure that you have a pencil and a paper or your notebook because you're going to be answering these questions at the end of our interactive read aloud. And also remember, we always have a friend with us. So today I have Anna from Frozen and I think she's kind of like a superhero too. And the reason that I think she's a superhero is because she saved her sister. So I think you're a superhero, Anna, in my book. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be using today. So we're going to be reading the Three Little Super Pigs. So let's read and see what happens in this version of the story. So this book is written and illustrated by Claire Evans. That means that not only does she write the story, not only is she the author, but she's the illustrator. She drew all the pictures. Wow, what an artist. And look, they're Super Pigs. And let's really see. What do you notice? I noticed that they're wearing, what's this called? Let's see if you guys can think of it. Like the little masks, okay? And look, I don't know if you guys can see closely, but it says SP1 for Superhero 1, SP3 for Superhero 3, and SP2 for Superhero 2. Let's see. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who captured the big bad wolf in the house made of bricks. The hungry wolf fell down the little pig's chimney into a big pan of boiling water. He huffed and he puffed, but it was no use. He had fallen right into the pig's trap. So this is where the last story left off, that the wolf fell into the pig's trap. I'll get you one day, little pigs, the angry wolf shouted as he was carted off to prison. With smiles on their snouts, the three little pigs waved goodbye to the big bad villain. Bye, wolf, bye. So the villain means the bad guy. The citizens of Fairyland were very happy that the big bad wolf had been defeated. The little pigs were awarded special superhero status and became known as the three little super pigs. Working together, they all rebuilt the whole town out of bricks to keep everyone safe. Love you. We love you, super pigs. Wow. So Anna, what did the pigs do? What did they build their town out of now, Anna? You want to share with me? Anna said it was built of bricks. I agree with her. Good job, Anna, for listening, being a good listener. From that moment on, the Super Pigs spent all their days being heroes and enjoyed the newfound fame. When they weren't greeting their fans, they were fighting crime and stopping nursery rhyme bad guys. So they're stopping, look, who's that? That's Goldilocks. Do you guys remember the nursery rhyme Goldilocks? What does she do? She goes into the bear's home and she eats the porridge and she sleeps on their beds. Meanwhile, deep inside, happily never after prison, the very angry big bad wolf was hungrily plotting his revenge in his cold and dreary cell. What does that mean, boys and girls, that he is plotting his revenge? I want you to think and I want you to make an inference. Okay, what do you think that means that he's plotting? So, I'm gonna go ahead and share with Anna. Anna, I think plotting means, is that what you think? That plotting is another word for planning. I agree with Anna. Look at all these books. Key cutting, the art of bricklaying, how to forge keys, bricklaying for dummies. So he's planning how he's gonna what? What do you think? Make an inference. A few weeks later, the superheroes were called to investigate a new crime. Mysteriously, one by one, bricks were starting to disappear all over Fairyland. This was very strange. The Super Pigs were on the case. That's strange. Brick by brick, they're disappearing. What do you think is happening to them? Later that day, they received shocking news. The big bad wolf had escaped. What does that mean, boys and girls? He escaped. I think it means he got out of prison. Oh my goodness. Let's see what's gonna happen. The residents of Fairyland were scared and once again turned to the Super Pigs for help. Don't worry, the three heroes boasted. We'll find that wolf and make him pay. The three little Super Pigs hunted high and low, far and wide, and long and hard, but the big bad wolf was nowhere to be seen. So look, they're hunting for him. Look at him. Where is that? He's hiding. The pigs searched everywhere for clues. Some people claimed they'd seen the wolf dressed up as an old lady. So the pigs rounded up all the grandmas in Fairyland. But the wolf was a master of disguise and they just couldn't spot him. Can you guys spot the wolf? I can spot him. He's right there. He's a master of disguise. But we're too smart, right, boys and girls? We spotted him. Every day, more and more bricks disappeared from Fairyland. As night fell, the whole town locked themselves indoors, too frightened to go out. They hoped that the Super Pigs would find the wolf soon. He was up to something big and bad. So boys and girls, now everyone in Fairyland is scared and they're in their homes. They're kind of like us, right? We're in our homes, quarantined. Let's see what happens. Back at home, the first Super Pig was relaxing when he sensed something strange. Suddenly, a dark shadow fell upon the room. Look, boys and girls, do you see that dark shadow? Who is it? What do you think it is? Make an inference. It's the wolf. The big bad wolf, cried the super pig. Look at him, he jumped off. He fell out of his chair. I don't need to huff, I don't need to puff, and I don't need to blow your house in because I'm already inside, replied the pointy-eared wolf. The pig ran out through the front door, but was met with a terrible surprise. What do you think the terrible surprise is going to be, boys and girls? He's trying to get out. Do you think he's going to be able to get out? Make an inference. Look at the details. Let's look closely at this page. Do you think he's going to be able to get out? The cunning wolf had built a gigantic wall around the super pigs' houses using the stolen bricks from fairyland. The super pigs were trapped. What does that mean? Trapped. They can't get out. Attempting to flee, the super pig tried to climb the brick wall using a ladder from the side of his house, but it was too short. Look, it's too short. Gotcha, sneered the wolf, and he captured the helpless pig. What did he capture him with, boys and girls? Look closely. That's a net. Unaware of the danger, the second pig was at home polishing his metals when suddenly he spotted something out of the corner of his eye. Out of the corner of his eye, what did he spot? The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf shrieked. The super pig. I don't need to huff. I don't need to puff. I don't need to blow your house down because I'm already inside, growled the wolf. With a huge scream, the terrified super pig quickly ran outside and into the enormous brick wall. So he ran into the brick wall too, boys and girls. Desperate to escape, the little pig jumped on a nearby trampoline, bouncing as high as he could, but it was no use. Gotcha, boasted the wolf as he caught the pig in his trusty net. 2 down, 1 to go. Look at the little 2 pigs in the blanket. They're all wrapped up. 2 down, 1 to go, laughed the wolf as he prepared his delicious meal. They're gonna have carnitas tonight. The third super pig had heard all the commotion. What does that mean? He heard all the commotion. He heard all the noise, everything going on, and was busy hatching a plan when the big bad wolf suddenly appeared at his window. So look, he's trying to hatch a plan. He's trying to make a plan to catch the wolf. The super pig grabbed his gear, raced straight out of the front door and down the path as quickly as his little legs could carry him. So there goes Super Pig 3. Let's see what happens. Working quickly, he freed his captured brothers from their tight pastry blankets. Remember I said they were like pigs in a blanket? But it was not quick enough. Ha ha ha. There's nothing to run and nowhere to hide. I built a wall around your houses and now you're trapped inside, laughed the hungry wolf. You're no super pigs, you're my dinner. So he wants to, what, boys and girls? If that's his dinner, he wants to, make an inference, eat them. I don't think so, shouted the third super pig. He whispered to his brothers. Ready, set, go! And in a flash, what's gonna happen in a flash? They blasted off high into the night sky. The clever brother had outsmarted the silly wolf again, using his jetpack invention to save the day. The super pigs had left the big bad wolf trapped in his own self-built brick prison. The angry wolf raised his fist. I'll get you yet, little pigs. I'll get you. So look, what did the super pigs do? They got jetpacks and they blasted off, leaving the wolf in his own prison. Oh, Anna, I'm sorry. Whew. I saved her. You're not the only heroes around here, Super Pigs. Up in the sky, the 3 Super Pigs laughed out loud. You'll never get us. Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins. And down below, the citizens of Fairyland cheered, wow, pigs really can fly. Look at the pigs, they're flying. The 3 little pigs had saved Fairyland from the big bad wolf once again. They truly were superheroes. Hooray for the 3 little pigs! Hooray! The end. But there's a question mark, boys and girls. Is it really the end? It's a question. The end? We're gonna have to see if there's another sequel after this. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our questions, boys and girls, that you have to answer in your writing notebooks or on a piece of paper, okay? So Anna, let's go over the questions again, okay? So the first question, Anna, is how is this story different from the original version? That means the original version is the 3 little pigs. So how is this story, the 3 little super pigs, different? And let me just give you a hint. Look at what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a cape. I'm super teacher today. Ready to fight, writing and math. I've got you. Now, how are the characters different? And how are they the same? So how are the little 3 pigs, how are they different? What's different about them? But how are they also the same? There's still similarities. And the last one, what is the lesson in the story, boys and girls? What do you think the lesson of the 3 little super pigs is? Remember, I want you to use key details. We have our key details chart. Okay, you always use key details in the story to find out what is the story mostly about? What are the important parts of the story? And then we also always make inferences, because we're also always, good readers are always thinking and coming up with ideas, okay? So remember, today's interactive read aloud, boys and girls, was the 3 little super pigs. So don't forget to answer these questions, and I'll see you tomorrow.